Hello my friend, thanks for joining me today in another video about arrangement, because I often find a track in my world famous demo folder which is already kind of nice, but it only represents my initial idea that I had, and it's still a little bit lame, a little bit boring, it doesn't go anywhere, and you're right. I have already made this video about the same topic just a few weeks ago, and this video was well received. I thank you very much for watching, by the way. But still, some people complained a little bit because they wished I had more like a A and B comparison going on. You know what? Let's do that. This is another one of my older tracks that really needed a rearrangement very bad to make it pop a little bit more. But it's still a very slow, like chill out track, nothing to save the world, okay? With a BPM of 120, but a half time feel, which makes it really slow and also kind of exotic instrumentation here and there. But the question is, how did I arrange it originally? Like a couple of years ago, I think I've made it in 2020. But let's have a listen. Nice chords, very typical, starting with the chord progression and building it up. Some highs, a bass pad, and the same chords over and over again. Kind of nice. And it goes on and on. Interesting, but what's the point? That's the point. I think I can stop here before you all leave in anger and pain. What's happening here is exactly the same that also happened in the other video. We have the most important part, the best idea of the track, this mandolin melody here, and it appears at minute 1 and 30 seconds. At this point, I believe everybody already swiped away, and you know what? I kinda understand why. In an arrangement like this, my beautiful melody is going to waste, but we can do something about it. Before I show you my new arrangement of this track, let's have a look at the mandolin part again, at the melody here. At this part, it starts at, like I've said, minute 1:30, and it never comes back. It just plays one time. This is a different thing here. It's the same sound, but a different thing. Whatever it is, and at the end I have a little outro here. That's all. So I've made the achievement to write a sweet little melody and arrange everything in a way that nobody will ever be able to hear that melody. What's the point? What was my intention? I have no idea. And I think the best thing we can do is to load the new arrangement, and I really hope you like the new arrangement more than this one. But hey, no pressure, okay? No pressure. Let me know in the comments. I'm cool. So this is the new version of Slow Life. That's how I want to call the track when it's done. I have plans, like with all the music we create here on the channel, I want to release it on Bandcamp, Spotify and other places. And I will let you know once it's ready in the pinned comments. Check the pinned comments for the links so that you can listen to the final version as well. This one is still not mixed, but the arrangement I think is kind of good. So let's listen to it, and I will stop here and there to explain what's going on. Okay, have fun. give the melody a break. And here's the melody again, but this time this is interesting because it's the same 4 chords all over again, but this time I shortened this one because at the end of the chord progression there's nothing important happening, so it's sometimes nice to have a little bit space, a little bit room, but then it can also be nice to have a little bit more variation, and I do this by shortening the last chord. It's normally 2 bars long, this time only 1 bar, and later in the song I even remove the whole last chord, but we will get to that, okay? And I introduce another bass. It's connected to the kick drum. That's beautiful. Okay, this is nice. This is the other part I showed you before in the first version, in the old version. The part that went nowhere, okay? That only had the same sound like the melody. But it still inspired me to create something new, like those accents. Everything is played very freely here. Also the mandolin part. It's, by the way, the sound from Spitfire Labs, mandolin, I think it's called. Yes, very, very nice sound. So when we look at the part here, at the notes, you can see everything is really untight. It's all over the place, but that's exactly what I wanted to achieve. It's just like me playing on a mandolin and I can't play mandolin, trying to figure out the melody. Okay, but let's continue. Listen to this part again. Here's the shortened part where you only see 3 chords and I cut away the 4th chord. Nice. Like I said, not a track to save the world, just a little chill out track, you know. But what I want to show you is the piano part. Again, here the orange parts. So it's the same sound, it's the same piano, but the second track here I filtered extremely, like really ugly, with a normal equalizer here to give it a more like lo-fi atmosphere. So this is the original. And the filtered sound. Oops. But of course, the most important thing and the whole point of this video is the beginning of the track. Try to make the beginning of the song more exciting, give it a better pace, and show people exactly what they can expect at the start, not at the end or after 1 minute and 30 seconds. But you know, if you're kind of missing an intro, why not bring in the energy down in the middle of the track, like I did here during the second melody part. I mean, I still have an intro, it's just 2 chords, okay, and then the song starts. but when a melody appears for the second time, I mute the drums, for example, and put away the decoration stuff here. And in the second half of the melody, I bring back the drums and also introduce a second bass line. I think it's always interesting to have such a dynamic curve going on that goes up and down in the song. But why always starting at a low point and then building everything up? Why not starting at a higher point and then having like valleys and mountains? And also you may complain that the song it's shorter now, or it gets shorter and shorter, but that's not true, because I play the melody more often now and the song is still like almost, it's 2 minutes and 40, and that's enough. The song is over when it's over, you know. And also please remember, no one forces you to rearrange your tracks and make them sound more commercial or something. If that's not what you want to do, then don't do it. I also write most of my music the way I want, without thinking about like such arrangement tricks to make it poppier or whatever. But you know, to be honest, it's also very nice when listeners don't click away immediately. And we're just trying to find out some ways to make a song a little bit more interesting for like mainstream listeners. So what do you think? Please let me know in the comments, and also don't forget to do all the things, okay? Thank you very much. Also check out the videos in the outro. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Markus and I hope to see you soon in the next one.